Sorry about the background noise, but hey, it's me. This is my tier list, not the tier list, of the Untitled Tag game modes. Of course, this is my opinion. If you have your own opinions, you can write an essay down in the comments if you are watching this. Anyways, let's get into it. Starting at the very bottom of D tier. Sorry, Flame lovers, but Flame is at the very bottom of D tier. Flame is a freeze misprint, and for this, there's arsonists, runners, and people who are on fire. Arsonists try, you know how freeze works, but instead of being frozen, they are on fire, and they run very fast and take 4 hits to extinguish. I hate it. The flame people, the on fire people, I mean, should run as fast as the runners, and should take like 2 or 1 hits to extinguish. I don't know, this could be changed because I hated flame so much that I haven't encountered it in a while. So, yeah. On the other one, I'm gonna give it Team Domination. Team Domination is Team Deathmatch misprint, not Team Swap, which is just, yeah, all people are neutral. There's like two blue team captains and 2 red team captains usually. The neutral people usually run away and don't usually want to get tagged. That's not the point of it. You need to be able to get tagged for you to be able to play this, but people don't want to. It's usually just, I'm guessing it's just basically just people to practice, and it's alright with that. And now we are gonna put Funny Bomb in D tier. Yes, this is a rare game mode, but I cannot excuse the fact that the gameplay is just god awkward. The pumps are so fast, we're at the point they can't even tag anybody, and if you do, round of applause. The Funny Bomb is just bad. And now, at the very top to end this list on D tier is Juggernaut. Yeah, it's a classic game mode, but yeah, it's very boring. It's only fun if you are the Juggernaut, but it's also not fun if you are the Juggernaut because you have but it's funny because there's a lot of people chasing you. That's what I like about Juggernaut, that it's funny. Just so many people chasing you. Yeah. Playing as Hunter is boring. Playing as Juggernaut is boring. Juggernaut should have been way different, thanks to the misprints. Moving on to C tier. Up here, at the very... Nah. At the very low of C tier is the funny game mode, Pingus. Pingus is just infected but funny. No need to explain it. Just infected copies. Blame Riker. After that, I'm gonna put Guarded Crown. Guarded Crown is way more different and changes up the gameplay a little bit. But you know what sucks about it? The guards do nothing, and it's just another crown game mode. Knights try to protect the crowns by fighting off the peasants and killing them. Correct me if I'm wrong, but do the peasants respawn? Let me know. But yeah, it's just crown but with guards that barely do any damage. After that, hate to do it to him. I hate to do it to him. Freeze in C tier. Yes, Freeze is alright. But my main problem with it, the gameplay can be boring. And these god dang campers that hate you all the time. It's not fun. Jasper needs to add a system to it. Alrighty. Next up, in the other C tier, I am gonna put... I'm pretty sure this is Team Swap in C tier. If if you manage to vote Team Swap, you're basically just XP grinding, and Team Swap happens so fast usually. Not even that fun. Alrighty, am I missing one of them on here? Am I missing quick competitive? I think I'm missing quick competitive. No, it's right here. Okay. Yeah. Another one that's gonna go to the very top of C tier. It's gonna be Medic Infected. Medic Infected is pretty cool, and I like the gimmick of the medic being added. But yeah, it's not the greatest. Next up is B tier. We are gonna add Team Deathmatch into B tier, like the very bottom. I'd say Team Deathmatch is a bit better than Team Swap because it's like FFA, but like you fight people instead. And I actually think Team Deathmatch is actually a pretty good game mode in my opinion. Well balanced, and yeah. After that, we are adding all of the 6-team and 4-team death matches. Besides that, I'm putting the 4-team and 6-team swap in C tier, because yeah, it's basically just team swap but with more people, and team deathmatch with more people. And I think they're worse than the normal team deathmatch because it just finishes so quickly. After that, I'm gonna put classic. Yeah, it's the wrong game up, and I think it's pretty average by itself. Besides that, we have tensions building up. What does B stand for? Oh right, bomb. Bomb is pretty good, pretty well balanced, but yeah, there is a lot of sweats during bomb, and I don't really like it. Bomb, I win some of the games though, which I think is pretty cool for me. After that, could put slasher below bomb because it's pretty boring, and infected above bomb. Slasher is just the gameplay's pretty boring, but it can be fun sometimes, which is why infected is better. After that, oh yeah, sorry, but I'm gonna put hot potato in the very below classic. Very below classic. Hot potato is basically just bomb, but the bomb can explode at any second, which is don't think is fun. Next up, solo crown. Solo crown is worse than crown because there's only one crown and there can only be one winner. Next up, I'm gonna put competitive. Competitive is pretty fun if you know what you're doing, but yeah, the 15-second timer doesn't make it that fun in my opinion. After that, I'm gonna put chaos. Chaos is all game modes at once. And then there's bomb, which is the most overpowered game mode in chaos. And after that, at the very top of B tier, in my opinion, is the Sky's Classic. I forgot to say this. Speed Classic is gonna go above Hot Potato. The Sky's Classic, picture Among Us. Sky's Classic, I think, is one of the most well-known misprints, and pretty good for a misprint, to be honest. Really like the Sky's Classic, in my opinion. Next up in A tier, Crown is going to be on the bottom of this list. Yes, Crown is fun, but the reason why it's at the bottom is that it's very overvoted and cannot be fun sometimes. After that is a very smart misprint, which combines 2 game modes at once, and that is Don't Blink. Don't Blink, I find it to be very clever with the blinking mechanic. Survivors blink, and that basically they just blink for a amount of a second, and their screen turns black, which I think is pretty good, in my opinion. Next up in A is another pretty good misprint. That is Subspace. Subspace is bomb, but the bombs are invisible, and it's very smart. After that is Team Freeze. Team Freeze is freeze, but like way more better than it actually is. Yeah, Team Freeze is just better freeze. Team Freeze is better freeze. You're not changing my mind. After that, since I am an okay player, the mechanic's pretty good. It's gonna go to Quick Competitive. Quick Competitive is competitive, but it ends kind of faster, and like you take 2 hits instead of 3, and I find that very clever. Next up, I am gonna put Purge. Sorry about that background noise, but Purge is like FFA, but you have to get the most kills, and I find that to be very smart for a misprint. Next up, I am gonna put Haunted Slasher in A tier. Haunted Slasher is way more fun than Slasher. Instead of being a ghost, you become a haunter. Haunters are usually invisible, and they do less damage, usually. After that, I'm going to put Revived Free-For-All in there. I find Revived Free-For-All to be worse than Free-For-All, and I'm putting Free-For-All at the top of A tier. Actually, not at the top of A tier. Actually, yeah, at the top of A tier, because I find it to be pretty good. But yeah, normal FFA is better. You take 2 hits to die, by the way. Free for all is just free for all. Yep. Moving on to S tier. At the very bottom of S tier is Initiation. This game would become a misprint of Juggernaut, and I really like that. But somehow it can be a bit buggy, but the game mode is still very good. Next up is what Juggernaut should have been. Being Blocks to Juggernaut. Way more better than the crappy Juggernaut. The Juggernaut have items now, a sword, and a paintball gun, usually. Which I find that to be pretty good. Next up in S tier, changes Infected a lot more, which is Mutant Infected. Mutant Infected is when you become infected, you become a different type of zombie besides Patient Zero. There's like hoppers, baby zombies, Minecraft's worst nightmare, and big zombies, and they all have different mechanics. Next up, in the very second to last top of S tier, I'm gonna put, I think it's called Survive to Kill. Survive and Kill, I think. One of those. Slasher, but survivors wield a paintball gun, which is why Horde is in the very top of S tier. Horde is very fun. I like the gameplay of it. Survivors wield a paintball gun, and it's just so funny to shoot down the zombies with the paintball gun, which is why I think there needs to be more paintball game modes, especially in Juggernaut. That would make Juggernaut way more fun, So I'm glad that paintball game modes really exist, because they would almost all be in the top of S tier. Yeah. Very, very good. And that is my tier list. Thank you for watching. If you have any opinions, write it down in the comments, and I'll be free to answer them if I see them. And so long.